Share lại màn hình đi em. Nam Anh ơi. Ok, rồi. Ủa Lâm Anh, hình như em bị mute rồi đấy, chị không nghe em nói.
Dạ
Alo.
vâng. Dạ alo ạ. Dạ các cái
Rồi,
hạng
nghe rồi.
kế dạ các cái hạng mục thiết kế thì như trên slide là có logo, backdrop, banner cũng như là một số cái sản phẩm lưu niệm của trường, avatar, cover trên mạng xã hội cùng với bản thuyết minh về ấn phẩm thì không quá 250 từ, và các bạn trình bày dùm cho cô cái phần thuyết minh này là cái ý tưởng về cái thiết kế của mình, về cơ cấu giải thưởng, về 3 triệu. Cái giải nhất thì là 3 triệu, giải nhì là 2 triệu và giải ba là 1 triệu. Và giải khuyến khích là 500.000 đồng một giải. Và hạng mục sáng tác các cái tác phẩm nghệ thuật. Sáng tác tác phẩm nghệ thuật thì bao gồm có tranh, thơ, văn, tranh ảnh, nhạc và clip. Và nội dung thì các bạn bày tỏ cái niềm tự hào, tình yêu thương, sự tri ân cũng như những kỷ niệm đối với trường đại học ngoại thương, với cái thầy trò cũng như bạn bè của mình. Cơ cấu giải thưởng cũng tương tự như là hạng mục thiết kế, và chi tiết thể lệ cuộc thi thì đã được đăng trên thông báo của trường và fanpage của ban truyền thông. Rất là mong các bạn cùng hưởng ứng tham gia cùng với nhà trường để có những cái sản phẩm đẹp, và đồng thời thì các bạn cũng phát triển được những cái kỹ năng cũng như những cái sở thích và sở trường năng khiếu của mình. Dạ vâng, xin cảm ơn cô Dung và cảm ơn các bạn rất là nhiều ạ.
Cảm ơn Lâm Anh nha. Các bạn đăng
Dạ.
ký tích cực ký tham gia ủng hộ trường mình nha. Rồi, chị cảm ơn em nha Lâm Anh.
Cảm ơn cô Dung nhiều ạ. Dạ, xin chào.
Bye bye em.
Dạ, xin chào cô.
Okay. So, do you plan to join our competition? Yes or no? Có bạn nào tính tham dự cuộc thi của trường mình không? Okay. So, các bạn, do you plan to join our competition? Anyone? Hmm? Yes or no? Có bạn nào tính tham gia cuộc thi của trường mình không? Alo? Alo? Ủa sao mọi người im lặng vậy? Các bạn có nghe cô nói không? Alo? Alo?
Dạ có nghe cô.
Có nghe thì phải lên tiếng chứ cô buồn quá, không ai nói với cô là cô là đi điểm danh đấy. So, do you plan to join any the competition? This competition?
Dạ không cô.
Why? So, I think that you should try. This is a chance for you to learn Photoshop. Yeah. So it will be helpful for you to create a CV or cover letter by using Photoshop. So I use Adobe Illustrator, okay, to create my CV. It's much better than you just use Microsoft Word, okay, because you can apply many beautiful work font. in Adobe Illustrator. Okay. Sao mọi người lại im lặng nữa rồi? Các bạn thử làm cái Adobe cái CV của bạn ấy mà bằng Illustrator thì nó sẽ đẹp hơn ấy. Ví dụ bằng Photoshop ấy thì nó sẽ đẹp hơn. Để con đưa các bạn coi cái mẫu này thử nè. Đây ví dụ nha. Ví dụ như là đây. Đấy, ví dụ như cô làm cái này là autobiography. Ấy thì các bạn thấy là cái phong em có thể insert mấy cái mẫu này lên nữa này. Tại cô không có cho các bạn coi nguyên cái được, nó lộ information của cô trong cái autobiography này ra. Nhưng mà các bạn thấy nó sẽ đẹp hơn á ha. Nhìn nó cũng fresh hơn, với lại là so với các bạn chỉ làm bằng Word thông thường thôi. Ok. So let's give it a try to study a little bit about Adobe or Photoshop. It's good for you to create your own CV or cover letter in later. Okay. So today we will study chapter 4, and then we will continue the presentation of group group 1, right? And then we will play the revision game. Okay, of chapter 4. So chapter 4 we will study about foundation of blending, là hoạch định nha các bạn. So can you tell in chapter 4 we will have some learning objective, like you will define the nature and purposes of blending. We will together study some type of goals. Okay, we will compare and contrast traditional goal setting and MBO goal setting, and then we can discuss some contemporary issues in blending. Okay. Continue. So what is blending? So can you tell me what is blending, and do you tell me why do we need to blend? Anyone? Anyone? Why do we need to blend?
Hello, can I answer?
Sure, please.
Yeah, so I think we need to plan because to try to analyze on our target and the way how we can go there. So to ensure our expected outcome that we can have. Yeah.
Have you got anything else?
Can I answer?
Okay, so 1 point to you. Okay, and please, you.
I think these days people need to plan, especially when they are working or studying, because they will follow the timeline, and they will list everything, and they will find that which target is more important, and they will spend more time to finish it, and they won't miss any of their like yeah, I think so. And this day I see that young people, they have a trend that they buy like a week planner or a month planner, so they can draw, they can write, or they can do whatever they want, so that they use that notebook to remind themselves every day or every week. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay, that's right. Okay, thank you for your contribution. So 1 point to you. So planning, it does you will define the company's goals, and then you will establish strategies to achieve this goal. Okay, and when you plan a goal, you need to stay a specific time period, and your goal must be written and shared with your own employees. Okay. And why do we need to plan? We need to plan to reduce uncertainties, and then we have the directions in way that we encounter uncertainties in the environment, and then we can minimize waste, and then we can set standard for controlling. Controlling, what does it mean? It means that after you um, implement your plan, you will compare your result with your goal. Okay, so that's the reason why your goal must follow SMART goals. Do you know SMART? I think that you learn SMART goals in um, career and development skill, right? Phát triển kỹ năng. Always, develop goals following SMART rules. Okay. And you say there's some information about formal planning, and when you plan something, you will encounter the external environment, and it can impact the performance of your plan. Okay, can you share with me? No, not yet. Oh, what's the problem? Um, we study about goal and objective. So what are they? So goals, this is the design outcome that you want. Okay, and it will give you direction, and it's also a criterion for you to evaluate the performance. Okay, whereas plan is the written document. It will outline how you know what kind of activity you need to do in order to get uh, the goal, to get the goal. Okay, so can you share with me your goal in short term and in the long term? I mean short term, which is within 1 year, and then long term goal, which is about 3 years. Anyone? Your personal goal, can you share with me?
Hello, can I answer?
Sure.
Yeah, so my short-term goal within 1 year is like for the next year I will graduate, so that I need to prepare for myself some like certificate in IELTS in English, and also like join some competitions to gain practical experience. And besides that, maybe I have to find an internship for preparing for a midterm report. And for the long-term plan, I wish to work in a multinational company, like maybe join in MT competitions. Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, but to general, do you have any specific goal within 1 year? Like you
Yeah,
mentioned,
within
IL, any specific goal within 1 year?
uh, so specific goal within 1 year is like I want to achieve like IELTS about 7 in score of
Seven.
about 7. Yeah,
7. Okay.
and maybe join doanh nhân tập sự,
Yeah.
competition. Yeah, so that is my main target for the next 1 year.
Oh, I see. So thank you for your sharing. So 1 point to you. So, like, I mean, when you have gone, you will have the direction, or you have a path to follow. Okay, the problem is whether you will have single goals or multiple goals. So, I mean, when you are a manager, Which one you refer? Only one goal or multiple goals, in your opinion? Anyone? Anyone?
I think 3 goals are enough because your resources are limited. So you need to allocate them to a limited goal. So when you achieve those goals, so then you can come to the next one.
Okay, how about that one goal? What do you think about this? Since you have
Uh,
limited resources, only one goal is enough for you, right?
Actually, one goal is good, so you can focus all of your resources to that goal. But in an organization, there are so many work need to accomplish. So one goal is I mean it's just not enough to complete all the work in a limited time.
Oh, I see. So thank you for your contribution. So 1 point to you. Okay, any other opinion?
Can I answer?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you
Hello.
clearly. Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, I think personally, I think no one can just have one single goal to follow in a period of the life because we have a lot of concerns not only about our career or our study stuff, but also about other part of our life like love of family or ourselves hobby and also care about ourselves. So I think it's really hard just to forget everything and just put all the resource that you have to follow only the single roles. But rather than that, we should like balance our goals in our life. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Oh, okay. So that's fine. That we have many activity, business activity to do, so we cannot set single goal. This is the one. Sorry, so 1 point to you. This is the number one reason. The second one is that if you have only single goals, your employees will do no matter what to achieve this goal, and they can use many illegal actions to achieve this goal. And in the long term, it can affect your business performance, and it can put your employees in danger or in jail, especially if you work for some financial institutes like banks or funds. Okay, hedge fund. Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Okay, so that's the reason why we need to have multiple goals, so that when your employees cannot achieve this goal, they have the motivation to do another one. You don't put them, you know, in the hard situation, so that they will do anything to survive in the company. It's very dangerous. Okay, so for example, like in the credit department in the bank, if you just focus on one single loan, just about the loan, the amount of loan you can grant to the companies or the persons, it can you know lead to the situation that your employees can lend the loan to a person that they don't have the mortgage, enough mortgage to compensate for the amount of loan. Okay, in this case, your companies will have a non-performing loan là nợ xấu các bạn. Okay, it's very dangerous for your banks, and broadly speaking, it can affect the economy of a whole country. Okay. Um, so am I clear enough? Ok, cô đang nói về tín dụng, bạn cho mượn nợ mà bạn ép doanh số một chỉ tiêu, bạn chỉ có một cái goal về chỉ tiêu và bạn ép nhân viên nhiều quá thì nó sẽ dẫn đến là nhân viên của bạn sẽ duyệt những cái khoản cho vay mà không có đủ tài sản thế chấp. Có nghĩa là khi mà bạn đi thế chấp chẳng hạn đi, có bạn nào không biết nữa, bạn nào muốn làm tín dụng ở bên ngân hàng không nhỉ? Ví dụ một bác nông dân bảo là bây giờ tôi có một cái đầm tôm 10 tỷ, ngân hàng cho tôi vay cỡ đó được không? Thế thì bây giờ bạn phải đi đến cái đầm tôm đó. Đầm tôm này bạn thấy nó điều hiu rồi, nó cũng không có đủ tôm, nói chung là nó không có rộng như bác nó nói này kia ấy, nó chỉ có khoảng 5 tỷ hoặc 6 tỷ thôi. Nhưng mà chỉ cần, tại vì bạn đang chạy chỉ tiêu mà phải cho vay được mấy chục tỷ đó một tháng thì bạn sẽ duyệt hồ sơ này, thì sau này người nông dân này họ làm ăn thua lỗ này kia, không trả được ngân hàng 10 tỷ, lúc đó phải bán cái tài sản là thanh lý tài sản của người này thì lại không đủ để đền vô cái 10 tỷ để bạn đã cho họ vay, thì đó sẽ thành nợ xấu rồi các bạn, nợ xấu của ngân hàng nha. Và nợ này không đòi lại được, có nghĩa là một đi không trở lại, thì làm sao bạn bù đắp được khoản này đây? Nó sẽ gây ảnh hưởng, nó sẽ vô vào hoạt động kinh doanh lỗ của ngân hàng ha. Và nó rất là nguy hiểm. Chứ là bạn thấy 10 tỷ là rất là nhỏ. Ngân hàng bây giờ bạn khách VIP của ngân hàng á, bạn khách VIP mà gửi tiền lãi suất ngân hàng, gửi tiền tiết kiệm ngân hàng á, chục tỷ là vẫn là thường. Xin lỗi, bạn phải bạn mà gửi 5 tỷ bạn vẫn chưa được vô VIP của ngân hàng nha. Bạn phải tầm cả 10 tỷ trở lên thì bạn mới được vô VIP của ngân hàng. Và 10 tỷ vẫn là con số nhỏ, người ta muốn dự án lớn người ta có thể gửi tới 100 tỷ luôn ha. Và bạn thử tưởng tượng nếu mà cái đó nó xảy ra trên diện rộng thì nó khả năng là ngân hàng hoạt động lỗ như vậy, nó ảnh hưởng đến cả nền kinh tế ha. Nó gọi là non performing loan, NPL, các bạn, là nợ xấu, nợ không thể thu. Nó có nhiều cái khoản nợ lắm ha. Thì bạn nào mà làm trộn thì sau này người ta nói vui là có người yêu và phát hiện ra người yêu nợ xấu ngân hàng hạng mục nào đó chẳng hạn, thì bạn sẽ xử trí như thế nào, kiểu như vậy ha. Tại vì nợ nó khoanh vùng nhiều loại nợ lắm các bạn, và mức độ nghiêm trọng của mỗi loại nợ nó sẽ khác nhau và tùy theo cái hạng mục đó bạn sẽ xếp nợ đó là loại gì. Nó có nhiều loại nợ. Bạn nào, mình học quản trị thì mình không học chuyên sâu cái đó, nên bạn nào thích làm tín dụng sau này thì bạn có thể tìm hiểu thêm. Okay, so we go into types of goals. Okay, we have financial goal and strategic goal. Financial goal, when we set a goal relating to financial figures. Okay, how about strategic goal? It's related to the performance of a whole company, and it will mention like your position in the industry. Okay, so I have two examples for you. The first one, Volkswagen, Volkswagen. So this is a famous car producer in the world, and you can see that for its financial goal, sell 10 billion car, pre-tax profit margin over 8%. So it's mentioned a financial ratio in this statement. Okay, so it's the financial goal. How about strategic goal? Uniqlo, they are number one, apparel retailer in the US. So you can see that is mentioned the position of the company in an industry versus the competitor. So it is the strategic goal. We have status goal. Okay, status goal, you can find them in the official statement. Usually it's the annual report of the company. They want to set many, glamorous status goals. For what? For investor to pour money into them for a brighter future. And the investor can gain a lot of profit. And the opposite goal to stated goal, Real goal. What are they? So real goal is the goal that they are actually pursuing. For example, like how can I say? You the company like you invest in an airliner. An airliner have a stated goal, which is this airliner is the number one. Sorry, is the airliner with the lowest fare in the market, right? But actually, it doesn't have the lowest fare. It's low, but it's not the lowest fare. Okay, so you can see the real goal of this company. Actually, business action that they do. Okay, they they don't no they don't set the lowest fare. They set the low fare only. Okay, this is the real goal of them. Okay, it's different from stated goal. Usually, I mean, stated goal and real goal can be the same, but they can be different also. Okay. We have strategic plan, and then we have operational plan. Okay, operational plan is more about the functional plan. Okay, for the specific activity of an area of an organization. Okay, like you say that, for example, this is the hospital in the U.S. and this hospital named St. Jude. So ST, bạn nào đạo Công giáo thì chắc bạn nào biết St là gì? Tiếng Anh là tiếng Việt là gì bạn? Và có bạn nào Công giáo trong lớp mình không ta? Anyone Catholic?
Thánh.
Hả? Là gì?
Thánh.
Are you Catholic?
Dạ không.
How do you know? Or do you have a girlfriend and she is Catholic?
Không.
Mà có thấy lạ ha, sao sinh viên ngoại thương mà hiếm có khi nào có bạn gái bạn trai gì trong trường, hiếm thiệt á. Cái cô đã bảo là cái gì? Thế là phải balance study and life, đúng không? Bằng cách gì? Bằng cách phải có bạn trai bạn gái từ bây giờ đi nhé. Nha. Rồi. Saint là as a one point to you. Saint là thánh nha các bạn. S-A-Y-N-T là Saint là thánh nha. Thì bệnh viện thánh Jude thì cái the mission the plan the mission of this one is to provide medicine to all children regardless of race, religion or family's financial status. This is the strategic plan. They make sure that all children can have access to medicine and treatment. Okay. So how about the operational plan? They have operational plan in terms of finance. Okay. So they have funds from donation, worldwide donation. In terms of marketing, they have Facebook, and then they have some campaigns. Okay, some campaigns to attract donation from many philanthropists in the U.S. Yeah, or they have operational plans in terms of recruiting doctors. Like they will have the recruitment program to recruit talented doctor to the hospital, or operation plan in terms of medicine. We have many operational plans to achieve strategic plans in our company. Okay. When we talk about type of plans, we have long-term plans, short-term specific directional plans. Okay. We have single-use plan and standing plan. So what's the difference? Single-use. It means that you have a plan and you only apply this plan for one time only. In a unique situation, like you want to open your market in China, You are a US company and then you go to China to open store, new store like Starbucks, they want to open store in China. Okay, they need to do some market research in China, and they can only use this plan one time only. Okay. Do you see any company that they, enter a new market twice? The first time they fail and another time they success. Do you have any seen like? And do you see? Have you ever seen any company like that? Yes,
Starbucks
yeah,
in China.
yeah. They can do that, but I mean, you just use a plan for a unique market, and when you apply this plan, I mean, it's just one time, another time only. Okay, and when you use this plan for the second time in the China market, you adjust this plan. You cannot apply the same plan. Okay, so it is single use plan. You use it for one time only in a unique situation. Okay, whereas standing plan, it means that you can use this plan many times. Like you can have the recruitment program. Okay, and you use this plan for many times, yearly, okay, or quarterly. Yeah. So this is the standing plan. Okay. Uh, so this is the summaries of type of plan, and be careful that you will miss some question about type of plan in final and midterm test. Final and midterm test. Okay. Yeah. And now we go to setting goal. Setting goal. We have two ways, three ways. We have traditional goal setting. Okay. We have means and chain. Okay. Um, Traditional goal setting and mean and chain. What's the difference between mean and chain? It means that you will accomplish the task no matter what, so that another one can achieve their goal based on your achievement. Yeah, there's something like that. For example, you want to like you need to finish R&D first, so that the production department will have the information to produce the sample and then put them in mass production. Yeah, mix and chain. This is the example of mix and chain. You need to finish one's goal, and then based on the achievement of this goal, you can do another one. It is mix and chain, but it's not quite popular nowadays because they have a tendency to apply to do many action at the same time to save to save time and money. Okay. Where traditional goal setting. So when you see the exhibit of traditional goal setting, can you tell me some problem with this one? Anyone?
Can I answer? Yeah, because in this they only care about the final objective, but I forgot about like risk management and quality management. So it may cause some bad effects on their operations.
Can you say again? I'm not clear your point.
Yeah, like here they only care about like the improvement, the profit increasing, but like they do not care about like risk management and quality management. So it might cause some bad effects on their operation.
Oh, I see. Okay, so 1 point to you. Any idea about this exhibit?
Can I answer it?
Sure.
So for traditional goal setting, so it comes from the top management, like shareholders and board of directors, then pass down to smaller divisions and departments. So the first difficulty or problem would be to actually interpret the larger goal of the top management into smaller goals for individual departments, and that and the interpretation can be different and can mislead the performance. That will be the first thing. So when with that part, well, there will be problems for departments to follow. As in your slides, we can see that the departments blindly follows the goals like increase profit regardless of the means, and then just work fast, no quality. So these are the problems that result from the misinterpretation of the top management goal. So traditional goal setting has that inherent problem in itself.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you for your point. So one point to you. And another point I want to ask, beside the inconsistent between the understanding of the goals from each level, is that there's no voice of employee to be listened when you set a goal from the top down. Okay, so it's on the opinion and idea of the top level, and then it will be forced to implement from top down, and then no consistency between the understanding for each level, and you can see that the goals are too vague. There's no measure for us to evaluate or to make clear what needs to be done. Okay, very vague. Okay, not clear. So we can list out some disadvantage of traditional goal setting. And I mean, if you work for a company like this, I mean, you should quit this job at the company. There no time and no opportunity for you to do to go up in this company. Or but if you want to change this company, yeah, you can do it. Okay, but you just don't want to be to learn something. You don't want to be a leader. You just want to learn something. So do not stay in the company like this. If you want to change the performance or the change the structure of this company, you have to change it so you can stay in the company. Okay. So today we apply the management by objective. Okay, what are they? So objective, it means that you will have objective. You are the non-executive employees, right? But you have your own objective to achieve. Each person in the company have the objective, and then each department have the objective of department. Okay, do you see my point? And then you are engaged in the process of setting goals. And when your voice are listened, you can adjust the goals based on your ability and the outside factors. And when you admit to do this goal, then no chance for you to find an excuse. So that you cannot achieve this goal. You must achieve this goal because you are the one who decide your goal. Okay, and you see that if you do it best, if you do it good, so you can have reward. Okay, and then they have some steps in the management by objective. Okay. Let's see the example of the marketing MBO example. Okay, when you do something, anything you have gone, and remember again, please set the goal following the SMART rules. Okay. If if you work for a company, where you are sales, production, marketing, you all have objective, measurable objective. Okay. Like from you run on marketing campaigns, you will need to measure the new customer after you run a marketing campaign. Okay. So again, if you like to work in the marketing industry, you should go to the supermarket often, so you can see how they implement marketing strategy in real life. You see many marketing booth, BG, B-boy. This is all the products of marketing. Okay, so like before Tết holiday, I went to the Cốp Mắc supermarket. Cống Quỳnh, Cốp Mắc supermarket in District 1. Have anyone live near this one? Có ai sống gần Cốp Mắc Cống Quỳnh không nhỉ? Có không? Có ai nào sống không? Gần đó không? Bạn nào mà học Bùi Xuân thì chắc có thể nhà gần gần đấy. Okay. There was a B-boy and BG, asking me and my mom to take the sample and then get take a picture and then get a sample from Nivea. This is the skin cream product. The reason that they ask the customer to take picture because the brand manager want to control the number of samples to be distributed to customers. They are afraid that the BG and B-boy might take the sample for them, and then they can resell this sample. Okay, so this is the lesson you learned. Don't trust other person. Okay, do not trust the BG, B-boys are honest to you. They are faithful. No, you need to control everything. Okay, so you in other chapter you will learn about people, and you will see that there are two main ways when we look at the people, X and Y. Okay, X means that you think that people are very nice, blah blah blah, and Y is here. It means that you have doubt on people. Okay. So back to the lesson. So I mean, there's some objective in every industry or in every department you work in. Okay. So I give you the example of Adobe. So this is the very famous company known for excellent softwares of storing files and editing files. Right. So in Adobe in the US, they apply MBO, and they adjust this MBO a little bit. Okay, every 2 months, the manager's office door will be left open. Okay, so employees can go directly to talk to the managers and discuss about the objective. If they want to change it, they have any skill, they can change the objective. Okay. And this means that there's the way that their voice are listened, and they feel they have the freedom to set the goal for themselves. And of course, this is the mutual agreement between employees and managers. Okay. You cannot listen to employees all the time, because if you listen to employees only, it can slow down the activities of the company, because employees can be lazy. They don't want to work hard. They just want to set lower objective. Your goals, your job is to balance between the goal of the company and then the goal of the employees. Okay, you need to persuade them to work harder, but do not force them to work to work until they die, something like that, to work so hard. Okay, so this is the technique you need to learn, and life will teach you. Okay. So there's a story about how, they set objective for sales department. I don't like working in the sales department. It will be it have many pressure when you work on sales, because you are the person who will update sales volume daily. For example, if your brand have 10 product cost, you need to update the volume of each product line daily. You know that for one product you have many size. Ví dụ nhá, bạn đừng tưởng nhãn bạn có 10 cái thì bạn chỉ nhập đủ 10 cái thôi không, mà bạn phải nhập từng cái size luôn. Bạn làm cho Vinamilk đi, Vinamilk nó có bao nhiêu loại sữa chua? Ôi, nó có tá lả luôn đó nhỉ, nó có organic luôn, bây giờ nó có cả sữa chua gì nhỉ, nếp cẩm nữa. Bạn thử đứng trước cái kệ tủ lạnh ở siêu thị, bạn đếm bao nhiêu cái lũ sữa chua, bao nhiêu loại sữa chua, và chưa kể là nó có dung tích của sữa chua là nó đỡ nhé, là nó có mỗi là dung tích giống nhau thôi. Bạn mà qua cái phần mà sữa nước của nó, sữa nước Vinamilk, là nó sẽ có bắt đầu nhá, nó chia ra làm gì, dâu, sô cô la, vani, không chia vani nhỉ, dâu, sô cô la với lại sữa tươi thường, đúng không? Bắt đầu chia gì nữa? Dâu thì có dâu không đường, ít đường, sô cô la thì cũng vậy. Rồi bạn sẽ có là cái bịch hình như là bịch bao nhiêu lít đấy nhỉ, bịch nhỏ nhỏ. Xong rồi bạn sẽ có bắt đầu sữa UTH là sữa lon, sữa tươi tiệt trùng. Tức là bạn có hộp lớn hơn 1 lít. Bạn phải cập nhật số của từng cái sản phẩm đó, từng cái ml đó luôn, từng cái mùi vị đó luôn, mỗi ngày nha. Và nếu mà bạn làm sale thì bạn phải cập nhật số sale đó cho toàn bộ công ty coi, và phòng đầu tiên ngoài phòng sale coi đó là phòng marketing nó coi đầu tiên. Bạn cập nhật mỗi ngày luôn, và bạn sẽ tra được là ngày này, năm nay bạn đã bán được bao nhiêu so với ngày này năm trước. Và ngày này hôm nay, tính từ đầu tháng đến cuối đến ngày hiện tại, bạn đã bao nhiêu % so với cái target của bạn. Rồi nó ước lượng được là thế thì trong quý này bạn có khả năng đạt được bao nhiêu so với target của cái quý đó. Và từ ước lượng của quý đó, bạn sẽ target được coi là ước lượng bạn đang đạt được bao nhiêu % so với lại cái sale của năm đó luôn. Nó có phần mềm Excel nó chạy ra, mỗi lần mở cái file đó là chờ mất cả 5 phút luôn, nó mở được cái file đó nha các bạn. Bạn đi uống miếng nước xong rồi bạn quay lại bạn mở được cái file đó ra, nó nặng kinh khủng luôn. Nó là sale và forecast của 5 năm, dữ liệu trong vòng 5 năm cũ, và bạn bắt đầu có forecast cho cả 5 năm sau nữa. Bạn phải cập nhật số sale đó, bạn nhập size, thông tin lên cho giám đốc, bắt đầu giám đốc mở luôn được mà. Bạn chỉ cần nhập sai một số thôi, bạn sửa lại và nó vào question là tại sao em nhập số tầm bạ vậy. Thường thì bạn sẽ phải store, mấy cái store shop owner sẽ gọi điện thoại cập nhật sale cho bạn. Bạn gọi điện thoại cho supermarket, nó sẽ có kênh MT với lại kênh GT, đúng không? TT chứ, TT với lại MT là TT là traditional với lại là modern. Modern là siêu thị đấy. Bạn mà quản kênh siêu thị thì bạn sẽ nhập số của siêu thị, bạn gọi điện thoại, hoặc siêu thị bạn thấy mấy cái người mà bận mấy cái áo của Vinamilk đứng xếp sữa này kia không? Đó là những người đó sẽ cập nhật số sale của cửa hàng của họ, của số sale của số sale của cái brand đó trong từng ngày nha các bạn ha, có nghĩa là bạn sống và làm việc theo objective. Mở mắt ra là bạn biết là bạn đã được bao nhiêu phần trăm so với objective. Bởi vì đó là lý do bạn tồn tại trong công ty, có thế thôi. Bạn phải you need to achieve objective. This is only reason that I hire you. Okay. So again, we have some problem with MBO that you can may focus on individual accomplishment. Yeah, but this is the issues of managers. Okay, you need to, you are the non-executive employee, just to work hard for your own benefit, and remember to say to have your colleague too, because the performance of your colleagues can affect the performance of the whole department. Okay. We have step in goal setting. Okay. And this is a well-written goal. So I think you should spend around 1 minute to look again at this slide, because in the final exam or in the midterm exam, I will have a question like I list down around 4 goals, and then you will choose which goal is well written. Okay. And then we have developing plans. We have many contingency factors in planning. We consider manager level in the organization, the degree of environmental uncertainty. Okay. And remember that it's difficult for you to follow a long-term plan, because in the long term it has many factors affecting the performing of the company and affecting the ability of whether you can achieve the goal or not. So it's very difficult for you to maintain a long-term goal. So this is the planning. This is the planning and organizational level. Okay, when you deal with strategic plan and operational plans. Yeah. You see that there are many some criticism of planning. Okay, it can cause rigidity. It means that it's not flexible, and it can restrict creativity. Okay. So I want to know something about environmental scanning. Okay. So nowadays, one of the form of environmental scanning is competitor intelligence. Okay. Cái environmental scanning nó gọi là cái gì nhỉ? Environmental scanning có nghĩa là bạn scan, bạn phải nắm hết tình hình của cái ngành hay là cái thị trường mà mình đang do business, đúng không? Và một cái bậc cao hơn của cái này đó là competitors intelligence. Đó là bạn làm sao bạn phải nắm được cái secret, nghe secret thì gớm quá nhỉ, những cái plan của công ty. Có nghĩa là công ty nó sắp tung ra cái gì thì bạn phải có một cái sản phẩm tương tự. Như các bạn thấy hồi Nissin nó tung ra mì không chiên ha, thì hàng loạt các công ty khác nó cũng tung ra như vậy luôn. Chỉ có điều là cái thời gian nó ra nó bị chênh thôi. Là bởi vì sao? Là bởi vì cái thông tin nội bộ khi mà Nissin nó tung ra các bạn, thì nếu mà bạn có người nằm trong Nissin, bạn có quen ai làm Nissin và các bạn thấy là Nissin nó cấp chỉ chung ra một cái loại mì mới là mì không chiên, thì bạn sẽ report cái thông tin này cho công ty của bạn. Công ty của bạn không thể nào mà làm liền được, làm mình Nissin làm vậy mình cũng làm. Bạn phải evaluate resources whether you can do this kind of products or not. So it takes time for you to decide you can do this or not, and then you implement your strategy to develop a new product line. So this is the reason why your new product lines will be a little bit low, will be launched, behind the original one. Okay. So it's not difficult to have competitor intelligence, to apply competitor intelligence. Like if you want, you can do it. And of course you need money. Okay. And you can recruit, talent from competitors to your company. Okay. So, my upper levels boss when I work for a company is actually a person from the competitors. Okay. And my upper level, my middle level boss was the, regional director of the competitors company, and then he joined, the company as the category manager. Okay, so you see that he knows all information, even on some strategy of the company, of the competitors company. Okay, so that's the reason why his salary is very high. Okay, and he was provided a private car. Okay, 6 seats, 7 seats private car. Okay. So this on about planning, and now we are living in the flat world. So we applied many kind of internet and digital tool to dig information of your competitors, or we can dig information. We can have some person inside the competitors company to get the secret of, or the trade secret of your competitors. Okay, this is the upper level of environmental scanning. Okay, so do you have any question about chapter 4? Anyone? Anyone? Any question? If not, we will go to some review learning objective. So the first one, define the nature and purposes of planning. Anyone?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
So
Speak louder,
planning.
please.
Hello.
Can hear you
Okay.
now.
So the nature of planning is defining the goals and establishing strategies and tactics to achieve those goals, and come up with a plan to ensure that everything goes on par with to achieve that goal. So that's planning. Now the purposes of planning is to have a direction for the company to go about and do its business, reduce the risk of uncertainty, to minimize waste and redundancy, and to have standards for controlling the activities in the organization. So that is the nature and purposes of planning.
Okay, correct. 1 point to you. So number 2, classify type of land. Easy, easy. Anyone?
Can I answer?
Sure.
So we have 2 types of plan, which are the strategic plans and the operational plans.
Other type?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We also have the long-term plans the short-term plans, the specific plans, and the directional plans. And other kinds which are single-use plan versus standing plans. Yeah, that's all of the types of plan that today we learn.
Okay, compare and contrast goal setting, approach it to goal setting. Anyone? So 1 point to you.
Can I answer?
Okay, sure.
Uh, there are some setting goals which, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, so there are some setting goals, which are first of all traditional goal setting. Secondly, the management by objective MBO. And means and change.
And
And I think that's all.
yeah. Okay, you can mention a well-written goal here. We have 6 characteristics. And it's important. I don't know why I have a question about well-written goals and all of you, get wrong answers. Okay. And discuss contemporary is used in planning. Anyone? Contemporary is used in planning.
Yeah, can I answer?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that at that moment the environment is kind of very changes very fast. So the planner should not state a fixed plan. Uh, in in they had better planning which could be flexible in the future. So that maybe there is something unexpected happen, the company can change their plan immediately and take action immediately.
Okay. Anything else? Any contemporary is used in planning about environmental scanning? Have you mentioned this one?
Yeah, I think that furthermore, managers should be aware of that the planning is an ongoing process, that they need to uh, stop sometime to review their plan, whether it works or not, so that they can set up another plan.
Okay, and then you need to look out for the environment. Like you will catch any trend in the environment, any movement of your competitors or not. So this is some contemporary is used in planning. Those factors can affect your plans. Okay. For example, like I shared with you before, my managers, she said she wanted to give, plastic bowls, napkins, plate to the customer. They are IKEA product, and she wanted to do this. But there's, the environment. They have scandal about melamine in plastic product. So most of the customers at this time didn't favor our promotional gift, so it affect our plan. And you know that because one of the criticism of planning is that it's a very rigid. It lack reactivity, right? So when we encounter a problem, it's difficult for us to redirect the plans because everything, had been settled down, and we just, place order with supplier and deliveries companies, many partners. Okay, so we couldn't change the plan, so it's really difficult. Okay, when you stick to the plan and other things happen, so you so in the future when you come up with a plan, think of some backup plans. Okay, so that you can be proactive in this situation. Okay, and that's it on for chapter 4. And then I want you to give you some tips to cope with stress. Okay, we have discussed um, how to cope with stress, recently. So I just want to add some point about this one. Before I do wish you want to share your personal way to deal with stress. Anyone?
Hello, can I answer? Yeah, so
Yeah.
some ways that I use to deal with stress is that the first one is to set expectation with my family first. Like for sometimes I have a new work, or at that time I have a lot of exams, so that I might be busy. So that when I'm at home, I might not take care of them enough, so that my parents know. And the second way is that I can play some games, watching movies, or going out with my friends. Yeah, to have a support system like the circle of friends where I can talk to them about my worries. And the third way is that uh, I maintain my health by playing play by doing exercises or going to gym to help myself get a good physical health beside a good mental health. Yeah, so that is the three way.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Anything else? You have other ways to deal with stress. So one point to you.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, this sounds like a cliche, but one of the best way to deal with stress is physical activities. So think about it. So if you have something that really upsets you, like you get angry, what do you do? So you take the anger onto something else. Maybe you hit someone, maybe you smash the house, the objects around the house. So the logic applies to stress. So I found that for myself, the best way of dealing with stress is going out and get some physical activities, regardless of what it is. Well, probably the more intense it is, or the more fun it is, the better. So you'll feel better afterwards. That is for sure. I've been doing that since like I was a child. I'm not really that active when it comes to exercising, but I find that whenever I get stressed, exercising really helped me relieve that.
Yeah. So what type of exercise?
Well, it depends on my mood. So I usually go do some physical activity. I like swimming. So whenever I get stressed, I kind of swim so really fast until a point that I gas out in the middle of the pool, so I cannot continue. Then I feel really good, and the stress kind of went away with that. Yeah, that's my activity.
Okay. So thank you for your opinion. So we have a EQ swimming pool near our university. Do you usually go there to release your stress?
No, not really. Near my house, there's a swimming pool, so I,
Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Thank you. One point to you. Any other idea?
Can I answer?
Sure.
Um, To me, because I'm not the one that do very well with stress, so I need to have a long-term strategy. I will write down what can make me happy, so that when I'm not, I will look at it and I will find the happiness from that thing. Also, I also surround myself by positive people. So whenever I'm stressed, they can help, they can support me, and they can bring me back to my normal stage. Or I can go travel. I really love traveling, so it's just like an escape from the hustle and bustle of the cities of what I've been doing. Yeah, that is.
Okay, hustle and bustle. You remind me of IL speaking test. All right. Are you practicing IL?
Yeah.
Tuấn Quỳnh hả em?
No, no.
Oh no, no. Okay. Um, yeah. Thank you for your sharing. So they're saying that love, I mean, money doesn't make you happy, right? So, but money can buy ice cream, and ice cream can make you happy. So, does money make you happy? So they are saying that choose the job that you like, not the job, um, not the well, well-paid job. But when you do the job you like, but the salary is low, and then you are not happy. And this is like a circle, right? And you can see that money is quite important in our life, and just do not follow your passion all the time. I mean, 100% passion. You need to balance between your finance and then your passion. Okay. Um. So thank you for your own contribution so far. Do you have any other idea? Brilliant idea how to release stress before I start my saying. Anyone? Okay. No, but let's begin. So the first one about time management. Okay, work fractionally. You can every half an hour you can walk around for a few minutes to talk to your colleagues, bosses, or just to look out the window to see clouds, birds, trees, wind, something like that. Just immerse yourself with nature. Okay. Uh, it's fun. Like my friends, my colleagues at at the rivers company, like she had a stone with um, you know with a word on this stone là chữ nhẫn nhẫn. Okay, so she said to me that she has another stone at home with the word tâm. So combine the nhẫn tâm. Okay, so to survive in the working environment, you need to nhẫn at the workplace, and then tâm at home. Combine, we have nhẫn tâm. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so next, we have deep relaxation technique. It means that you close your eye, you relax your muscles. Okay, and just inhale and exhale. That's it. Okay, deep relaxation. Do not go to sleep. Okay, if you go to sleep, there's a problem with you. Okay, deep breathing, like you will learn how to breathe. Okay, um, and then you relax your neuromuscular system. Bạn thư giãn cái não luôn nha. Hồi nãy cái deep relaxation technique á, bạn chỉ thư giãn cơ thôi, còn cái này là bạn thư giãn cái não luôn nhá. Deep breathe in, breathe out. Vậy đấy, breathe in, breathe out. You can do it for up 20 minutes per day. Okay, especially you can do it in your break time, in your lunch time. Okay. and then we have meditation. Okay, meditation is really good for you, especially your psychology. Hình như thì nó giúp mở cái luân xa vậy đó các bạn. Con mắt ở phía sau gì đấy, cô không rành nhưng mà cô thấy bạn cô thì nói là bạn thì không quá, nó chị đồng nghiệp chị đó học thiền và mở được luân xa nha. Nhưng mà cô cũng ít nói chuyện lắm, kiểu như mình cứ thấy sợ sợ sao con người mà đạt đến đỉnh cao mà mở được cái luân xa hả? Ok, hoặc là bạn có thể practice yoga. Bạn có thể practice yoga. Now it can enrich your body flexibility. Okay. Or imaginary, like you will close your eye, you will think of the most happiness and the most joyful location on earth you would like to visit. It can be a beach, and then you will have like a sailboat. You can see many fish. You see blue sea. Okay, you can enjoy the warming sunshine. Okay, and then you can listen to music. Yeah, something like that. It will help you to relax and keep calm. Or if you feel motivated, you can go to shopping mall at the end of your work days. You go to shopping mall, you can go to Takashimaya or Western Mall, beautiful shopping mall. You just browsing. You can browse at luxurious handbag store or clothes store, and you have the motivation to buy these things. Okay, and then you go back to work. Yeah, something like that. So, like you live a life that one day you will buy anything you like without looking at the bright text. Okay, have anyone had this goals in your life? Have anyone had this goal in your life? Okay, buy, product without looking at the bright text. Anyone? Sống một cuộc đời là mua đồ không cần nhìn giá nha. Okay, I see your question of Phú. Sorry that I see your question late because when I share my screen, I cannot see your message. Which motivate employees for reporting competitor intelligence? Okay, so you mean that which motivate employee to review the business information to the third party, right? Phú không có mic hả? Yeah, okay. Anyone can answer this question for Phú? Anyone? Anyone? Hurry up. Hurry up. Why employees? Why do employees, review the business secret to another one from to outsiders? Why? Anyone?
Can I answer that?
Go home.
Yeah, so I think that the purpose of this is probably the exchange of information. So if you release your company's intelligence to, say, a competitor or some sort that will release to the competitor, in exchange, when the competitor has something, you will gain that information from say the same source that you give out. So by giving information, you get information back, and if you know competitors' intelligence, then you have an advantage over your coworker in impressing your boss and getting promotion, pay raise, things like that. So I think that might be one of the reasons why your employees might leak out intelligence to your competitor.
Yeah, one point to you. Any other reason for them to do this? What if your employee can both getting order company for you and selling your company order? Yeah, so poor you. So you recruit the wrong person. So they try, they try the hả? Sao? Oh, okay. It means that they don't care about your companies, right? They they consider themselves as an independent human in your company. They not the This person is not a part of the company, because if you are a part of a family, of a part of something, you will not destroy your decision, your organization or your family. Okay, so for these employees, they should all care about their benefit. They will trade your benefit for money. Okay, for luxurious objects. Okay, so if you find out, only one thing you can do is to fire this person. Okay, and this person will have the, it will be infamous in the industry, and it will really hard for this person to get the job in this industry again. Okay, so because they are afraid to be put in this situation, that's so there's not many cases that they will trade your business for money, because it can harm your success in the future. It can affect their career path in the future. But you see, there's like there are some cases that you are too happy, or you are so sad, you are drunk, and you revealed the the business information to your close friend who's working for a competitors company. There are some cases like that. Okay, so I mean, it's not about your real situation at that time. If you're aware of your behavior, do not make the same mistakes again. Okay, and do not consider things so serious. Okay, I mean, just a piece of information, it cannot, significantly affect your business. Okay, like um, it can. So it means that, oh, my company is developing a new product line, which is um, a condensed yogurt. Condensed yogurt là cái yogurt mà nó lai giữa sữa với sữa chua các bạn. Nó sền sệt á. Nó không hẳn là nó lỏng như như sữa, mà nó sẽ sền sệt. Nó là mình cộng giữa sữa tươi với sữa chua ha. Thì nó gọi là condensed yogurt. Cái này hình như TH đang có trên thị trường. Ví dụ như bạn lỡ mờ bạn nói TH công ty tao đang phát triển một cái condensed yogurt như vậy, thì bạn nghe có thể về mách lại cho sếp bạn, yogurt TH nó đang phát triển một cái yogurt như vậy, thì cũng có mình biết vậy thôi, mốt mình không có nói như vậy nữa. Nhưng mà cũng rất khó để công ty bạn có thể ngồi nghĩ, nó ngồi tạo ra được cái dây chuyền sản xuất cái condensed yogurt đó giống bạn, rồi bao bì này kia các kiểu, nó rất là lâu để nó có thể làm được như vậy. Cái trade secret ở đây nó có thể là những cái lớn lao hơn. Ví dụ á, thường á là bạn làm bên marketing thì có thể lộ ý tưởng thôi. Ví dụ như bạn mà không kín miệng thì bạn sẽ nói cho đối thủ bạn biết là tao đang hợp tác với lại Denvo để ra một cái Indian music. Bạn nói như vậy ra thì ai mà lỡ mà quen thân với Denvo, cướp Denvo khỏi tay bạn, thì cái đó là nó thật sự là nó gây hại, nó gây thiệt hại cả tỷ đồng cho công ty của mình. Chẳng hạn như vậy. Các bạn biết cái bài này chưa phết mà đúng không? Cái bài đã thể hiện Indian music ha. Thì cái bài đó là một cái hit và một trong những cái biggest success in the marketing industry, and it belong to Heineken company, right? Um, so it doesn't matter, like easy, lỡ nói thôi, làm sao nghiêm túc reflect lại cái bản thân của mình thôi, đó là self reflection of yourself. That's it. Do not too mean on yourself. Okay. Any question? Chapter 4. Any question? Okay. So if not, we come to the presentation of group 1, right? Right? Group 1. Em ơi.
Yes.
Okay. So you begin to share your screen. Okay, but wait for me a few minutes. I get another glass of water. Okay. Now you will prepare your slide and then you will share your screen. Okay. Alo, em có nghe cô nói không?
Dạ có.
Chuẩn bị share screen nhé, con lấy cái ly nước.
Dạ.
And begin your presentation. Alo, begin đi em.
So anyone see the screen?
Okay, I can see your screen now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are Pikachu Group, and today we bring all of you the case study of a company significantly affected due to the business environment. Beforehand, let's make a guess which company we are going to show you. So look at the pictures and tell us the name of the company.
iPhone, Apple,
Another answer, please.
I can see the BlackBerry.
Again, please.
BlackBerry.
Yes. This is BlackBerry, and today we are going to show you about the case study of BlackBerry, one of the leading cell phone of the last decade. But first, let's take a look at the background of the company. Well, BlackBerry was established in 1984 with the name Research in Motion. In 1999, RIM introduced the BlackBerry 850 pager. This device was introduced as a two-way pager. The device was known as BlackBerry because its black button keys on the black color phone looked like BlackBerry proof sheet. The device could push email using its complementary server software. In April 2000, the company introduced its first mobile phone product, the BlackBerry 957, which was really different from today's smartphone. At that time, the BlackBerry gained a lot of market share. After that, it started to lose the market share, and in 2016, it was sold to TCL of China. During its prime time, the BlackBerry was actually marketed to business people as an alternative to the slow, heavy laptop of the late 1990s and early 2000s, like the laptop you can see on the screen. Besides, the device also had an economic full QWERTY keyboard that made typing significantly easier than other devices. At that time, the BlackBerry became the device of keeping personal information safe thanks to the additional encryption of BlackBerry Messenger compared to traditional SMS. So therefore, BlackBerry was considered to be the true smartphone with physical keyboard. At its peak, BlackBerry owned over 50% of the US and 20% of the global smartphone market. Today, however, BlackBerry has 0% share of the smartphone market. So how did BlackBerry fall from such soaring heights? Everything will be clear in the next part.
Next slide. So the nightmare of BlackBerry began in 2007 when Apple introduced the iPhone. According to the founder and vice chairman of RIM, it looks like an Apple Mac computer stuffed into a cell phone. After the introduction of iPhone to the market, Verizon Wireless, one of the biggest US wireless players, approached RIM in June 2007 and asked if they could develop an iPhone killer. The product would need to have a touchscreen with no physical keyboard. RIM executive jumped at the chance, and the product then developed was the BlackBerry Storm. It was hitting the market just before the US Thanksgiving in 2008. Although the iPhone 2G, as you can see on the left side of the screen, was judged as low security and short battery life, the BlackBerry Storm was hard to use since the touchscreen was insensitive. But even so, the iPhone didn't kill RIM immediately. Next slide, please. Okay, so RIM customers were willing to buy and try BlackBerry Storm, and it was even going to global expansion. In fact, RIM continued to dominate the smartphone market through 2009, when it still held over 40% of domestic and nearly 20% of global market share, as we can see on the screen. Next, please. However, the Storm had failed to give Verizon Wireless the Apple killer since the sales of iPhone was still significantly high. Therefore, RIM soon abandoned the product BlackBerry Storm, and they didn't develop the product anymore. So Verizon turned to Google and its new operating system Android and built a massive marketing campaign around the Motorola Droid phone, which you can see on the bottom of the screen, the bottom phone. So, but rather than hurt Apple, the Droid and other Android-powered phones began to steal share first from Palm and Microsoft, and then RIM. By December 2010, Android's market share in the US had grown to 23.5% from just over 5% a year earlier, when RIM's dropped by 10 points. By late 2011, Android commanded nearly 50% of the US market, while RIM had just 16%. RIM's global market share began to go downward, going from 20% in 2009 to less than 5% in 2012. In 2013,
RIM officially changed its name to BlackBerry and finally released a competitive touchscreen phone, but it was just too late. BlackBerry thought its loyal customer would wait for it, but they didn't. At this point, people were locked into either iPhone or Android, and in the last quarter of 2016, as you can see in the screen, out of more than 432 million smartphones sold worldwide, only more than 200,000 were BlackBerry devices, which officially made BlackBerry smartphone market share to 0%. So we can see when the iPhone appeared, the BlackBerry started to fail. But why? The first reason is because of rising of competition. When the iPhone was announced in 2007 and the first Android phone to be released in 2008, BlackBerry was still growing by leaps and bounds, and they didn't see the point in trying to compete with the device that they viewed as something for younger and less serious consumer. Therefore, BlackBerry decided to keep selling primarily to business and government users that wanted a secure platform. And honestly, it kind of seemed to make sense at the time, as this was exactly the formula that boosted BlackBerry to their position as a major player on the phone scene until 2009. But later, in 2009, Verizon, BlackBerry's old partner, built a massive marketing campaign around Motorola Razr phone. Verizon's I Don't campaign highlighted on the shortcomings of the iPhone that Android addresses with its consumer-friendly user interface. But rather than hurt Apple, the drug and other Android-powered phones began to steal share from Palm and Microsoft and then BlackBerry. The second reason is there is a shift by smartphone users. At the time of the iPhone and Android's arrival, the whole mobile industry was on the recipe of moving to bigger touchscreen displays, and it was a trend that Apple jumped on with perfect timing, and later companies like HTC and Samsung exploited to the fullest. Business users were much more easily wowed by the iPhone and the Android phones as well than BlackBerry anticipated. But BlackBerry stubbornly ignored that consumer sentiment was rapidly shifting toward favor of touchscreens over physical buttons. Meanwhile, it turns out consumers didn't care so much about battery life or security features. They wanted apps. iOS and Android was more open platforms in that Apple and Google designed them specifically so that third-party developers could release thousands of apps to expand their device's functionality. BlackBerry, on the other hand, continued to rely on first-party apps because it still thought of its phones as trust phones rather than the do-it-all devices that now dominate the market. And the third reason of BlackBerry's fall is technology changing. The first problem is the touchscreen. As has mentioned before, after the iPhone was announced in 2007, BlackBerry tried to produce an iPhone killer with a touchscreen. While Apple and Samsung used a touchscreen, BlackBerry used a press screen, which means you have to press hard enough so that the device can recognize you. Many customers hated it. The touchscreen, BlackBerry's first one, was awkward to manipulate. The product ran on a single processor and was slowly and buggy. The device had failed to kill Apple, and BlackBerry soon abandoned the product. The next technical problem is system. In 2009, after realizing the problem of applications, BlackBerry bought a software development firm to create internet browsers for their mobile phones. But the process of moving the browser onto BlackBerry's highly customized system proved complex and time-consuming. BlackBerry's technology was based on Java computer code and an operating system built in the 1990s, while the Apple and Android system used newer software and platform and standards that make it easier to build friendlier user interfaces. Therefore, BlackBerry's ads look uglier than those programmed in more modern languages. Above is some main reason to cause BlackBerry to fail. Now the BlackBerry name is still around, but the phones you see on the market are actually made by other companies under licensing agreement for the name. So let's come to the evaluation and implication part.
Next slide, please. BlackBerry undoubtedly faced many challenges, which eventually led to failure. From the case that we had analyzed, there are obviously two main mistakes that the company has made. The first one is that they are distancing from the external environment. A study of the company's external environment showed that the main threat of the company comes from the industry and the market sector. You know that the cell phone industry is a very fast-paced, splintered business, with trend and favoritism constantly shifting. This corresponded with the sudden appearance of Apple and Google into the smartphone market and the resulting evolution of the consumer demand. Rather than be sensitive on the market trends and monitor the market reaction, BlackBerry completely ignored Apple development on iPhone and insisted on producing phones with full keyboards. That's why BlackBerry experienced an increasingly instability and complexity in its environment, which contributed to the uncertainty that prevent the management ability to make decisions. The second thing is that they are about their business orientation. They are too focused on stability. There are lots of issues with the BlackBerry having the two co-CEOs, and they were not prepared for such rapid growth of the organization. Not enough investment were made to shift the strategic directions. And at that time, to catch up with the trend decided by iPhone, BlackBerry would have to pay a price. That is, they have to restructure their own existing resources. However, to survive, there is no price that is too expensive at all. That is something BlackBerry didn't realize, but Apple did. Apple even launched a new product portfolio, iPhone, to keep vital like iPod, even if the iPod is the key driver of the company's revenue at that time. However, there have been a lot of the new BlackBerry products now in the last few years to solve the situation, but both of them seem to focus on copying things that Apple has done, rather than finding new ways to delight its customer. On the both mentioned lesson can result from this one. On brands, no matter how big, iconic, influential, can fail. The culture of BlackBerry was perhaps the most significant cause of its inability to respond effectively to the changing environment. Its quick growth resulted in a culture filled with the widespread fear, the unconventional, and the pervasive overconfidence. The different aspects fed each other and together created a culture opposed to change. The result of unwilling to adapt or innovate were being stuck in becoming a victim of success. This is the end of our presentation. We welcome any question that you may have. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for your presentation. Does anyone have any question?
A question.
Yeah.
I know, so I want to know that after like closing on producing mobile phones, so what is BlackBerry is doing now? Is Are they changing to produce any new product?
Yeah, thank you for your
One point to
question.
you.
Although BlackBerry has sold their iPhone iPhone field to another company, but now they still run the system on the phone. You know, like on Android, the system that run on Android base that the phone use. Is it clear to you?
So you mean like BlackBerry is producing like softwares now, right? Yeah. Softwares for the like the administration system for the phone is using, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
I mean, BlackBerry missed the critical time to launch the product to change themselves. You know that the customer like the white page. So the first company that draw the first slide will have the most significant impact on this customer. So that's the case of Apple. And you know that BlackBerry tried their best to recreate a new version of BlackBerry. They tried to copy some characteristic of iPhone, but they failed because iPhone is the first one. And it's so good. It's the first one, and then it's so good. So it's really difficult for another person can overcome this one. Giống như là tình đầu các bạn. Tình đầu thì mà bạn gặp một người nào đó quá đẹp, quá tốt rồi. Thật sự là các bạn nó thiên về psychology một tí. Các bạn thấy chẳng hạn như hiện tại á, điện thoại của Samsung cũng có nhiều cái đẹp mà, nhưng mà tại sao đi đâu cũng thấy người ta xài Apple như vậy? Tại vì đó là người đầu tiên. Bạn ấy đi, người đầu tiên lúc nào cũng làm cho mình nhớ nhung nhiều nhất. Mà bạn gặp một người nào có thể là người đó cũng bình thường thôi. Ví dụ như Apple với Samsung, hai cái đều launch ngay cùng một lúc luôn, thì có thể là người ta thích Samsung hơn chẳng hạn ha. Nhưng mà tại vì á, Apple là người đầu tiên, là công ty đầu tiên ra đời cái như vậy, kiểu như smartphone như vậy các bạn, thì ấn tượng quá mạnh đi trong lòng người tiêu dùng, cho nên là nó win được cái competition ha. Còn BlackBerry còn lạc đạc phía sau nữa thì làm sao được ha các bạn. Rồi tới thì đúng thời điểm các bạn, cái gì cũng phải đúng lúc, đúng thời điểm và đúng người. Nói theo tình cảm là như vậy, còn nếu mà trong kinh doanh bạn phải đúng lúc và đúng thời điểm và đúng cái sản phẩm và đúng với lại cái market thì bạn mới win được. Bạn chỉ còn thiếu một trong những cái đó thôi là mình cũng không có thể nào thành công được nhé. Okay. Another question. So 1 point to you. Okay. Anyone? Phùng, you have hình như bạn không phải tên Phùng mà bạn tên cái gì đó nhỉ? Ồ,
Dạ,
phải bạn
tên Nguyễn
Phùng.
ạ.
Em tên Nguyễn hả?
Dạ, em không có câu hỏi.
Okay. Any question? Có bạn nào dùng BlackBerry bao giờ chưa nhỉ? Hồi nãy mình chưa dùng BlackBerry đúng không? Con trai lớp mình có bạn nào dùng BlackBerry chưa? Hả? Chưa ai dùng BlackBerry hết. Hạnh Nguyên em dùng hả? So what do you think about this one? What do you think about this BlackBerry? Okay. Any other feature of this one that you think is good? Yeah, good security. Any other thing? Yeah. Okay. Any other? Yeah. So I never used BlackBerry, but I had a chance to test BlackBerry. Like years ago, I consider two phones, Samsung and BlackBerry. But then I chose Samsung because it's familiar, and how can I say, the text, to me texting in Samsung is more familiar than texting in BlackBerry. Okay. Thật ra mình lựa cái nào mà mình thường xài quen á, hơn là cái đồ đó tốt với các bạn, thường như vậy. Okay, any question? Okay, if you don't have any question, so it's the end of the presentation of group 1. So each of you will get 6 points. Okay. And now we go to the last section of today. It's the revision game of chapter 4. Okay. We will play a game. Okay, please join the game. Please hurry up. I will start game now. Okay, I will end game, right? Okay, so the winner is 5985.